Hey, this one's a little bit controversial. It definitely fits into my Overwhelm series, and it's called the ladder of I don't give a shit decision making model. Basically, we're going to start off with a brain dump, which I really like to get all the ideas out of your head, and then we're going to categorize the people. This time we're talking about people that you care about in your life so that you can make decisions that will keep you out of overwhelm and keep you focused. So we've already done a video on how you can actually keep in alignment with your business by looking at your values and making decisions based on those values. But what do you do when it's actually your personal life and people in your personal life that are causing you overwhelm? This little trick works really well. We're going to make a ladder. You can even draw a ladder if you like, but it's going to start with the brainstorm. So I want you to write down everyone that's in your world. Your friends, your partner, your parents, your workmates, your clients, the neighbour, maybe not your clients if we're just going to do this about your personal life, your neighbours, the other people at work, your suppliers, basically anyone that's in your realm that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And then what you're going to do is you're going to categorize them. Now, I know it doesn't feel nice categorizing people, but nobody else is going to see this but you. It's just to help you to stay out of overwhelm, okay? So at the top should be you. If you are not at the top of your ladder, we need to talk because you can't help people unless you're okay. So please put yourself at the top of the ladder. Next down, and there is absolutely no judgment from me ever, period, remember? So the next one down might be your horse. It doesn't necessarily have to be your kid or your husband, whatever is most important to you. Put that person on the next rung down, and the next, and the next, and the next, until you end up with the people that are in your life that really don't actually matter, your neighbours or contractors or whatever is least important. Doesn't mean they're not important, just means they're least important on this ladder for us. Then, I really want you to have a look at the ladder. Why, are there any friends on there? Is your husband right down the bottom? Are you feeling like you should be right down the bottom? Are your work colleagues too high up the column? Like, what is that ladder actually telling you about your life and some of the things that are going on in it? It's really worth having a journal on that. Then, I want you to have another look at the ladder and think, who are the people that are causing me anxiety and overwhelm in my life? So, for example, a neighbour might be causing you overwhelm because they're phoning you every day to say, your rooster just woke me up again. It's causing you a great deal of anxiety because you're starting your day anxious. You're even more anxious because you've got no control over that damn rooster whatsoever. So it's really spiralling you out of control. But when you look at how important the neighbour is on your ladder, you can then make a decision to actually not care. One, you can't control the rooster. Two, the neighbour's really not that important to you. Your child is more important to you, so they are the person that you should be focusing on. So that's a really quick, short tool for you, and it's to help mainly with the people in your life. So go and have fun with creating that